for coming today. We understand that your time is precious and that you're all busy, so we welcome to our morning tea supporting our Go Pink fundraiser for breast cancer. Last year we managed to raise over $27,000 for this cause, which was amazing, and we were ranked highest in the group around the country for this particular fundraiser. This takes our total amount raised over the last 2 years to $57,000, which is amazing, and I can't wait to count what we've raised so far this year. Breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in Australia, with 8 women dying from the disease every day. Incidence is on the rise, meaning more mothers, sisters, daughters, wives, friends and families will be impacted. Did you know that 1 in 8 women in Australia are estimated to develop breast cancer by the age of 85, and 1 in 700 men are diagnosed each year? On average, 53 people in Australia will be diagnosed today and every day this year. It is estimated that over 3,000 people will lose their life to breast cancer this year. The goal for the National Breast Cancer Foundation is that by 2030 there will be 0 deaths from breast cancer. The National Breast Cancer Foundation, who we're raising funds for today, are Australia's leading national body funding game-changing breast cancer research, with money raised entirely by the Australian public. Their mission is simple: stop deaths from breast cancer. How? By identifying, funding and championing world-class research. Research that will help us detect tumours early, improve treatment outcomes and ultimately save lives. They receive no funding from government, so they can invest quickly in what works. What they do would not be possible without the support and generosity of people like us. We all have women in our lives: mothers, daughters, sisters, partners, wives, friends. Encourage them all to be checked. It's never too early. Funnily enough, I was having a conversation with a girlfriend the other day, and she had mentioned she'd sent her husband out to the shops to buy something to put on her pancakes. He came home with a push-up bra. Some of our IT team are going Bollywood this year for our performance, as you can tell. Who'd have thought we'd get some IT geeks rehearsing and dancing for you, but each year these guys put in an amazing effort. Secretly, I think it's because they love a good old dress up. Enjoy the performance.
what are your thoughts on the Bollywood presentation you just now witnessed?
I think they've done a good job. Well, I like them. I mean, they're friends of mine.
Excuse me, Mr. Macron, the French president. Just wondering if you could say a few words on what your thoughts and feelings were on the Bollywood presentation we just saw.
Ashante, Ashante. It was, how you say in English, a fantastic, excellent show. We cannot forget to thank this very special Frank Dissar. And very generous of him to donate his time and efforts for the wonderful pink charity. I eagerly wait for the days that your lovely IT Bollywood performers can all come to Paris one day, hopefully, and me and the French peoples. I hope to see all of you again, perhaps next year. I would now say au revoir and a very bien morning to you all.
Well, good morning. Sorry. Get into character, but it's hard to believe it's 12 months since we did this last time. I think we're only 1 or 2 months into this building at that time. First, can I say a big thanks to the IT Bollywood troupe. They never let me down, they never disappoint. I think we get more people from the previous year, and as I say to them, once you're in, you're stuck, you don't get to leave. So the crew can only get bigger. I think practice was half the fun. Apologies to the product managers who were trying to do some ranging up here in the middle of that music, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for you. Look, we've done the credits, all the credits there, but I think special thanks to Annie Reed. Where's Annie Reed? Annie Reed did all the choreography, and if you saw us a week ago, you wouldn't think that that's how it would end up, but it was a very good experience, and thank you very much for your time, Annie Reed. Special thanks to Angie and Denise and Service Desk, and Erin and Kate for the decoration, Caitlin for the decoration. Of course, thanks to Sol and Mark. Obviously, we've done this for 4 years now. And I hope you all agree that it's an amazing feeling when we come together, we do something for somebody else, and it only happens with all of your support. I did see you walk in. First time I had. But really, when I think of why we do this, 3 things sort of come to mind, and I think the first is we want to pay respect, we want to honour, we want to remember people that have been touched by breast cancer. And I think I don't think there's any one of us who hasn't had family, friend, colleague, etc. who's been touched by this. So first and foremost, that's why we're here, because we want to remember. The second, of course, is to raise funds. Denise and I had the privilege last year of being invited to the Peter Mac Cancer Ward, where all our funds are going. To witness and to speak to one of the researchers and understand what they're doing and how they're doing, it's quite amazing that they're doing research to try and get people's own cells to fight the cancer cells. And I think it was a great testament to what we've given. They were very appreciative of what we've given over the years, and it was great for Denise and I to visit. And maybe most importantly, and probably something I haven't raised previously, is actually to raise awareness. Although there is no prevention, I think by far early detection is what's actually required to increase the chance of survival. So to everyone in the room, please do your checks, get your mammograms. Tomorrow's not too early. And I think, I know I speak on behalf of my amazingly committed team when I say it's been an absolute pleasure again this year to be part of this again. I've got no idea what's going to happen next year. But thank you again. Thank you again. Enjoy some refreshments, and thanks for the great support.